afternoon, everyone. I am Carissa Brzezinski, the proud principal of Elwood John H. Glenn High School. On behalf of the Elwood Board of Education, District Administration, Mr. Cole, Mr. Coletti, and myself, it is an absolute pleasure to present to you the Elwood John H. Glenn High School Class of 2018. At this point, may I ask the members of the audience to please rise and remain standing as Brendan Bozis, the Senior Class President of John Glenn High School, leads us in our Pledge of Allegiance, after which the Elwood John H. Glenn High School Band will perform our national anthem. At the conclusion, may I ask that you remain standing for a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence in remembrance of those family and friends of great significance to our graduates who have passed away and are not able to be physically with us tonight, but we know they are here in spirit. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you, Ms. Henson and the members of the high school band for sharing your musical talents with us during the processional and the Star-Spangled Banner. So before we begin today's commencement exercises, there are a few housekeeping items that I must draw your attention to. First and foremost, we ask that all cell phones and electronic devices be turned on vibrate or mute for the duration of the exercises. We also ask that at the time during which we call the names of the graduates, that the audience refrain from using blowhorns and bells so that everyone can hear the names of the graduates. Once all graduates are called, you are welcome to use them and celebrate. And we thank you in advance for your cooperation. In addition, when the time comes, we will be taking photographs of all the graduates as they are receiving their diploma. There will be a photo taken of each graduate after they receive the diploma. This will be occurring in front of the stands, and all of these photos will be available on our photographer's website approximately 24 hours after the ceremony. So, here we are. Welcome to the 56th commencement exercise of the Elwood John H. Glenn High School, honoring our very special class of 2018. It is truly a pleasure to see all of you here today, and for those of you watching the ceremony from home on our webcast. Thank you to Mr. Gene Tranquino and his staff for their efforts to make this happen. As we begin, please allow me to introduce a few of the people who have played a critical role in the education of your children over the past 13 years. Beginning on your left are our guidance counselors, Ms. Adrienne Nasser, Ms. Carolyn Polina, Ms. Stacy Rivera, and Ms. Lisa Sally. We thank them for guiding your children through their academic, social, and emotional journey here at John Glenn High School. On my left, your right, we welcome the distinguished Board of Education and District Administration, beginning with our Board President, Mrs. Julia Freed, our Vice President, Mr. James Tomio, our Board Trustees, Mrs. Heather Mamalito, Mrs. Becky Marcus, and Ms. Deborah Weiss. From our District Administration, our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Ken Bossert, could not be here with us this evening as he is celebrating the very special graduation of his own daughter from high school. And while he did have a chance to speak to the class of 2018 during graduation rehearsal, he sends his regrets and offers his congratulations once again to the class of 2018 and all of the family and friends that are here to celebrate today. Also here with us today is our Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Mrs. Maureen Hull. Our Director of Special Education, Ms. Diane Wilkinson. And on my right, your left, we welcome some very important people. The Director of Physical Education, Health and Athletics, Mr. David Shanahan. Our Director of Math, Science, and Technology, Ms. Eileen Kelly Gorman. Our Director of Humanities, Ms. Pam Fine. Our middle school principal, Dr. Christina Sapienza. Our James H. Boyd Intermediate School principal, Dr. Denise Toscano. And our Harley Avenue principal, Miss Alyssa Milan. Also here today are our two fabulous assistant principals, Mr. Leroy Cole and Mr. Tom Coletti. Many of our high school faculty and staff members assisting all throughout today's ceremony, so welcome to you as well. So please indulge me as I take some time to also acknowledge some important people who have been instrumental over the years to help us get to where we are today. I would like to specifically thank our PTA Council President, Ms. Kathleen Koster, our PTSA President, Mrs. Terry Zenobio, and our SEPTA President, Mrs. Donna Kelly. These three ladies have been generously supportive of the programs throughout the year. They host several events for our students and parents of the district, and their assistance in keeping the parents informed of the activities going on in the high school. It was an absolute pleasure to work with these servant leaders, and I thank you for all that you have done. As you can imagine, planning an event like this involves a tremendous amount of coordination to make it happen in what we hope is an organized and dignified manner. In addition to all of the staff who are working here this afternoon to move the ceremony along, a special thanks goes to a lot of people who were behind the scenes helping to prepare for the past months, weeks, and hours leading up to today. So thank you so much to the clerical support in both the guidance office and main office, especially my assistant, Ms. Irene Dougherty, for helping out with all of the details. Thank you. Also, great assistants are our fabulous school counselors, the custodial maintenance staff, our paraprofessionals, and of course, again, I could not do it without the help from Mr. Coletti and Mr. Cole, two of the most amazing assistant principals a principal could have. I thank everyone for their dedication to help get the job done. So here we are. members of the Elwood Union Free School District, Board of Education, Mrs. Hull, fellow staff, family members, and friends of the graduates, and to our honorees, the class of 2018. We thank you so much for joining us to celebrate all of your success. I've had the privilege and pleasure of working with these fine young men and women over the past few years, and I can truly say that they've impressed me as people and what they're going to go on and do in this world. Our students, your children, have represented John Glenn High School well in the classrooms, on the athletic fields, at various performances and art displays, and by serving their community. This indeed is a well-accomplished group. I would like to take some time to highlight some of their accomplishments. As indicated in the program, John H. Glenn High School has adopted the cum laude system to recognize some of our most high-achieving students. Cum laude in Latin translates to with honor. Magna cum laude translates to with great honor, and summa cum laude with greatest honor. Congratulations to the class of 2018 for achieving this great distinction. May I ask the students graduating, having earned a weighted average of 94 to 94.99 and are graduating with honor, to stand as I call your name. Congratulations to Zachary Abrams, Valerie Bouchard, Jennifer Brennison, Evangelina Delgado, Michael DiMartini, Samantha Descante, Sophia Fleischer, Samantha Giordina, Alexa Guttrenger, Emily Holdeneck, Emily Novalsky, Kristen McVetti, Grace Most, Sean Murphy, Glenn Nugent, Jahangir Riaz, Brett Ryan, Nicole Singerardi, Christopher Spalding, Stephanie Tangaras, Jalissa Vicente, and Sierra Whiteman. Congratulations. Please be seated. Will the students who have earned a weighted average of 95 to 96.49 and are graduating with great honor, please rise as I call your name. Lauren Algerio, Peyton Amabrandi, Jasmine Bush, Victoria Cassioko, Alice Chiodo, Stephen DiBertino, Farwa Hussein, Miranda Calafatis, Gabriella Lizzo, Nathaniel Pisano, Benjamin Kreiser, Enrique Ramos, Francis Rossi, Ruben St. Paul, Michael Savilli, Angela Tadaro, Mary Zabransky, and Catherine Zenobio. Congratulations, please be seated. And for those having earned a weighted average of 96.50 to 100 and who will be graduating with the greatest honor, our summa cum laudes, please rise as I call your name. Cameron Alabrande, Catherine Brown, Cassidy Chaikin, Daniel Corazada, Joseph Francis, Patrick Giambruno, Emily Getz, Jacob Goldstein, Brendan Harrigan, Jenna Holt, Nicole Hubermeyer, Samantha Katz, Emma Koster, Samuel Lagrego, Gina Maletta, Emma Mayette, Siobhan McPherson, Jason Muller, Matthew Pinto, Catherine Reyes Ordonez, Valentina Romano, Diana Tavernese, Sean Wilkinson, Jeremy Woolman, Nicholas Yang, and Morgan Ziegler. Congratulations, PCC. There is so much to be proud of with this class. Throughout the year, we have also celebrated with you as we have honored so many of you into various honor societies. We've celebrated your academic excellence and service and leadership at our Senior Academic Awards ceremony. The class of 2018 is also comprised of true leaders who have consistently served their school and community as members of student council, captains of a team, officers in a club, and in various organizations in their community. I am confident that we are in the presence of true leaders who are ready to leave John Glenn and go out and make a positive impact on the world. The programs offered at John Glenn High School have also afforded our students the ability to cultivate and hone their talents in music and art. Throughout the year, our musicians and artists have displayed their incredible work at various exhibits, concerts, and performances. They have helped to add beauty to the John Glenn community, and I'm confident that these students will continue to brighten the world around them with their passion and talent. The class of 2018 has also demonstrated talent on the athletic fields, earning us a myriad of accolades throughout the years. Once again, this year, we are recognized as a New York State School of Distinction, in that 75% of our athletes on our teams had a GPA of 90 or better. We thank all of our athletes for their commitment to their academics and team. They have certainly represented us with dignity and pride. The class of 2018 has also made it a priority to spend time helping others. They are members of our Natural Helpers, our Freshman Buddies, Habitat for Humanity, Unity with Diversity, and a multitude of other clubs that positively impact the Elwood community. Our students truly understand the value of helping others, and I know that their passion they will take with them as they pursue their post-secondary endeavors beyond. I would now like to call upon Kai Hardy, our all-school vice president, to offer some special remarks to honor students from the graduating class who will be entering the military.
Now, I would like to take a moment to recognize 3 students in our class. Hannah Bombrio will be joining the U.S. Marines. Patrick Bruno will be attending the U.S. Naval Academy. And Nathaniel Larkins will be attending the U.S. Military Academy. It takes something truly special to dedicate one's time to a cause greater than himself. Each of them has displayed incredible character and tenacity in their time here at John Glenn, and we have no doubts that they will all be successful. I would like to thank my classmates, on behalf of all of us here, for your dedication, commitment, and willingness to serve. Thank you. Now, joining me in offering some additional comments about these graduates is Mr. John Cable.
Thank you, Guy, Principal Brzezinski, I'm honored to be here today. As mentioned, my name is John Cable, and I've been given the privilege to speak about 3 of the graduates in the class. It's not going to be a surprise now, that have all chosen to enter military service to their country. Why me? As it turns out, I have something in common background-wise with each of the 3 graduates, and I'll explain. A long time ago, 1979, 39 years ago, as I prepared to graduate from high school in Republic, Washington, I learned that I'd been offered the opportunity to attend the Naval Academy Preparatory School in Newport, Rhode Island. If I accepted and graduated, I'd get an automatic appointment to the Naval Academy. And that seemed too good of an offer not to take up. And that brings me to Nathaniel Larkins. And Nathaniel, if you'll stand, please. There he is. Nathaniel's going down a parallel path to the Military Academy Prep School in West Point, New York. And speaking with Nathaniel, he didn't initially apply to West Point, but he caught the eye of the Army football coaches with his prowess in football, which scares me a little, being a Navy guy. By attending Army Prep and investing that extra year, Nathaniel has the opportunity ahead of him to be appointed to the West Point class of 2023. This type of commitment is sometimes what it takes in order to achieve your goals and aspirations in life. Nathaniel will report to West Point Prep on July 15th to begin his journey that will culminate academically in 5 years when he's commissioned as second lieutenant in the United States Army. Good luck, Nathaniel. When I graduated from the Naval Academy in 1984, I chose to take my commission in the United States Marine Corps. In my 13 years of service, I earned more than a few titles and qualifications, among them Naval Aviator, Cobra Pilot, and Combat Veteran. But always and forever, my most cherished title has always been Captain of Marines. And that brings me to Hannah Bombria. Hannah, please stand. Hannah's chosen to follow a rich family tradition of military service. Hannah's father's an Army veteran. Her sister serves in the Navy. Her brother, who graduated last year, is a Marine. A lot of choices. Wisely, and I'm not biased in any way, Hannah's chosen to follow her brother in the Marine Corps. So, on July 16th, she's going to embark on an all-expenses-paid adventure to an exotic, I can't even say this all that, to an exotic vacation spot 5 miles south of Beaufort, South Carolina, known as Paris Island. There, under the tender tutelage of multiple Marine drill sergeants, she'll spend 13 weeks in basic training in what will undoubtedly seem to be the most humid and godforsaken place on the planet. But when she graduates, and she will, she's going to earn the right to wear the Marine emblem, the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor, and lay claim to the title of United States Marine. Hannah, from that point in your life, displaying the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor on a shirt, a hat, bumper sticker, anywhere, will elicit greetings from Marines of all ages. They're almost always the same, an extended hand and the spoken words, Semper Fi. Semper Fi, short for Semper Fidelis, which in Latin means always faithful and has been the Marine Corps motto since 1883. Hannah, I heard one out there. And I wish you the best as you prepare for this upcoming adventure, and I look forward to calling you Marine. Semper Fi. In 2006, I volunteered to become a Blue and Gold officer for the Naval Academy. I interview aspiring high school students hoping to become Naval Academy midshipmen. I've had the opportunity to interview many and seen some offered appointments to the Naval Academy. That brings me to Patrick Giambruno. Patrick, if you'll please stand. I met Patrick during our interview last summer, an outstanding student, athlete, community volunteer. He was as impressive in person as he was on paper. Also, with a tradition of service in his family, 2 of his dad's uncles were in the Navy. His uncle on his mother's side is a 1989 graduate of the Naval Academy and was a naval aviator. Occasionally, the Naval Academy will offer what's called an LOA, or a letter of acceptance, to a candidate that is so qualified that the admissions board is so impressed with grades, SAT scores, extracurricular activities, and varsity sports that they commit on the spot early to the individual. I saw a study recently that said the Naval Academy is the 30th most difficult college to get into in the country. That's not to say it's better than anywhere else. It's different, but it's tough to get into. How good must an application be to impress the Board of Admissions that much? In my 12 years as a Blue and Gold officer, I've seen one LOA prior to 2018. Now in 2018, I've concluded my service as a Blue and Gold officer, and I've seen 3. Patrick, standing before you, and his good friend Taryn Cortez from Miller Place both offered LOAs and accepted appointments to join the class of 2022 at Navy. Enjoy your long summer. Patrick and Taryn report for Plebe Summer in Annapolis, Maryland next Thursday. Patrick, I wish you fair winds and following seas as you embark upon your Navy career and your own quest to become a naval aviator. I look forward to you being commissioned as an ensign in 2022, unless you change your mind and go Marine Corps. But I do expect to see 4 Navy football victories over Army on the way. Sorry, Nathaniel. Go Navy, beat Army. Lastly, to the entire class of 2018, as each of you begins your own personal journey through life, let me just leave you with these thoughts. Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times on the way to inventing the light bulb. When asked how it felt to fail 1,000 times, he said, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. I invented the light bulb in 1,000 steps." In a similar vein, Winston Churchill said, "Success consists of going from one failure to the next without losing enthusiasm." So, in whatever you do, go out there, be enthusiastic, and fail your way to success. Thank you.
Thank you, Kai and Mr. Cable. I know we all echo your sentiments and are so proud of our students who have made this choice. And to all of you here in the class of 2018. And while our graduates have consistently demonstrated that they are remarkable people who are capable of great things, we know that they did not get here on their own. Our students are a direct reflection of so many of you here today. Parents of the graduates, you have truly done well. Your children are representative of the strong values and ethics that you have instilled in them, your kindness and compassion. Your efforts do not go unnoticed. You've worked really hard to produce such good young men and women, and I know you must be so proud of your sons and daughters. Thank you for giving us such a wonderful product to work with. Thank you for all of your support and trust in the faculty, staff, and administration of John Glenn High School, who have worked collaboratively with you to provide the best educational experience for your children. For that is what each and every one of you deserve. You are truly wonderful. Congratulations to our parents on this special day. To all the grandparents and great-grandparents of the graduates, of course it all started with you. Without you, the class of 2018 would not be here today, and I am confident that your love, support, and words of wisdom along the way have been critical to shaping the fine members of the class of 2018. So congratulations to you as well. And to all of our brothers, sisters, relatives, and friends who have gathered here today to support the graduates, I know that they love you for it and are appreciative that you have taken time out of your schedule to celebrate with them today. So, the class of 2018 would like to express their gratitude to all of you. So will the class of 2018 please rise as we face the Elwood Village that has helped to raise you, the children, and now young adults of John Glenn High School. Please be seated. So moms and dads, you have chosen to live in the Elwood School District because you wanted to be part of a community that places the highest value on the education of the whole child, academically, socially, and emotionally. And while the race to excellence has no finish line, I can confidently say that your children have been in exceptional hands over the course of their academic career in the Elwood School District. Indeed, it takes a village to raise a child. The members of the Board of Education, district administration, faculty, and staff of the Elwood School District care deeply about your children. Their commitment over the last 13 years has undoubtedly helped prepare the class of 2018 for life after public school in Elwood. Together with the class of 2018, we offer our deepest gratitude for your service. They are some of the most dedicated, intelligent, hardworking, and caring professionals that I have had the opportunity to work with. Please join me in a round of applause for all who have worked with and for the students of the class of 2018. And finally, to the class of 2018, a huge thank you. From pep rally to Mr. Glenn, to senior day and banquet, to the graduation walk and last night at the prom, you have conducted yourself as a remarkable class in the best possible light. And while your parking abilities need some fine tuning, all in all, you've had a really great 4 years. I must say that before sharing my parting words, that it's truly hard to say goodbye to such a remarkable, inclusive class that has welcomed me into your lives. I have spent every day with you over the past 4 years, and if you do the math, that's 5,888 hours. My own children have loved coming to Glenn to celebrate with you over the years. I've been so grateful to be a part of your lives and celebrate with you this part of your journey. So I decided to write a poem. I have written you a poem that I hope can convey my wishes for you on this graduation day. I have known most of you since you entered 9th grade. Some of you arrived confident and others afraid. Each of you unique in your own special way, and you bless John Glenn with your presence each day. You have grown so much from the time that you've arrived. Some of you experienced great success, while others barely survived. But that is part and parcel of your teenage years. There are trials and triumphs, laughter and tears. And while I wish that none of you have experienced any pain, it is often through our struggles that there's so much to gain. For if we push through adversity and never give in, we usually learn and come out better in the end. So before you leave and continue the journey anew, there are some words that I want to share with you. I've thought long and hard about what pieces of advice I can share with you as guidance on this exciting journey through life. And then one day, I stumbled upon messages that have been guiding you all along. Found right there on the Harley and Boyd walls, the very same ones you walked when you were small. A bulletin board adorned with quotes of all kinds, found in Disney classics that have stood the test of time. I hope that you find some meaning in the messages compiled, found in movies and books from when you were a child. I'll begin with the words from the wise Dr. Seuss, whose messages have always guided you. Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. So take his advice and head out into the world and do what only you are destined to do. And perhaps you recall Moana, whose message also coincides, for she encourages you all to listen to the voice inside. And if that voice starts to whisper, to follow the farthest star. Listen to the voice inside, for it is truly who you are. Dory's words to Nemo will also help you on this new beginning. If life should get you down, I hope you keep on swimming. And when things get hard, as they sometimes do, remember the words of Thumper. If you're scared, just be scarier than what is scaring you. So go out and become the best that you can be. Do something you are impassioned about that makes you happy. And if all else fails, here's what you do. Hold on to the words of the wise and loving Winnie the Pooh. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. And always remember Elwood as your home wherever you go. You have been a tremendous class, inclusive from the start. Please know that you all have left an indelible mark on my heart. I have enjoyed celebrating your successes and watching you grow, and loved being a part of your lives more than you know. So remember, we love you and we wish you all the best. We look forward to hearing about all of your success. I'm so proud of you all. Congratulations and thank you. At this time, I would ask the graduates who are members of the band to join their fellow band members for a performance of Sola Sane by Samuel Hazo, directed by the wonderful Miss Vicki Henson. Please walk forward as I call your names. Brendan Bozis, Stephen DiVertile, Justin Dixon, Jacob Goldstein, Samuel Lagrego, Kyle Ensalada, Gabrielle Lizzo, Dean McCoy, Grace Most, Jason Mueller, Sean Murphy, Joseph Pacifico, Benjamin Kreiser, Brandon Schindler, Justin Starr, Sean Wilkinson, and Nicholas Yang. our seniors can return to their seat. Thank you, Ms. Henson, and our talented students. Another round of applause for Ms. Henson and the fabulous band. I would now like to welcome our salutatorian, Catherine Reyes Ordonez, to the podium to share with you her remarks on behalf of the class of 2018. Catherine. Catherine is a very talented and self-motivated young woman who strives for perfection in all that she does. Catherine has shared with me that she attributes the development of her character and her overall academic success to the love and support of her parents, who inspired her to be determined and look ahead in face of hardships. As such, over the years, Catherine has consistently looked to lend a helping hand to those in need. She's been a homework helper, volunteered at local clinics, tutored both children and adults, and is currently a certified nursing assistant. Notably, Catherine has been able to manage outside commitments while remaining steadfast in her commitment to her studies. Her hard work has most deservingly earned her great distinction. Aside from being salutatorian, Catherine is a member of the National Honor Society, the National Honor Society of High School Law School President, Ms. Emma Koster.
If you have been to a graduation ceremony here at Glen before, you may notice that we've made some modifications to this evening's program. Perhaps the biggest, and I think most exciting change, is the addition of our student-selected speaker. The class of 2018 is paving the way for a new tradition, as our third and final student speaker this evening has been selected by his peers through a new process I will now briefly explain. With class rank gone and the movement towards the cum laude system, Ms. Cart, thank you so much for joining our student council family this year. Planning events like banquet and prom got us so excited as you brought your vivacious personality and creativeness to the table. We couldn't imagine making yellow tissue paper flowers for float with anyone else. We can't help but think that you are a good luck charm as we won the competition our senior year. We are going to miss you so much, but we love you. Please accept this little token of our appreciation, as there is no way we could ever repay you for all the memories that you have created for and with us.
Yes, there's two girls in it. One girl.
Our next gift is for Miss Polina. Miss Polina, thank you for 3 years of incredible support and dedication to the class of 2018. Our grade has become so close these past few years, and we have you to thank for that. Whether it was attending every float meeting or letting us into your office every period of the day, you have always gone above and beyond to make our high school experience a truly memorable one.
Exactly.
None of this would have been possible without your guidance, and although we will never be able to fully thank you for that, here's a little gift to try to do so.
Yeah. Gee. Yeah, we're back.
like to thank Mrs. Kalinowski for making these past 4 years in Student Council unforgettable. Your continued support and love for our class is what made our time here incredible. You did everything with us from our first homecoming to Mr. Glenn. We couldn't be happier that you are graduating with us. No words can describe how thankful we are for you, but here's just a little gift to show our appreciation.
Thank you, ladies. So, it is time to present to you officially the class of 2018. The moment that you've all been waiting for, I will present to our Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Mrs. Maureen Hall. Mrs. Hall has joined the Elwood School District last year, and over the past 2 years, she has made it a priority to serve the students, staff, and families of the Elwood community with kindness and compassion. Mrs. Hall, I speak on behalf of our entire high school staff and the student body in sharing our deep appreciation for the leadership with vision, compassion, and commitment that you have provided to us all since you have arrived. Thank you. And now, the reason we are all here, it is with a great deal of pride and pleasure that I present to you a very, very, very special group of young men and women, the class of 2018, all who have successfully completed the requirements for an Elwood John Glenn High School diploma. All of us here today join you in the joy of seeing you officially authorize them as graduates.
Good evening. First, a very warm welcome to everyone here this evening from our school, our district, our community, all of our guests, and to all of our students. My most heartfelt best wishes to the class of 2018. And now, I do hereby certify and attest, in accordance with the laws and regulations of the state of New York, the New York State Board of Regents, and the Elwood Union Free School District, that all those students here present have successfully completed all requirements necessary to graduate from Elwood John H. Glenn High School.
Zachary Abrams. William Adamus. Adam Adazewski. Ishola Adewale. Lauren Algeria. Cameron Alibrandi. Peyton Alibrandi.
Genesis Alvarez Granizo. James Armando. Caroline Bartolotta. Asman Bayra. Hajra Bhuta. Jonathan Blanco. Nicholas Blanton. Hannah Bombria. Valerie Bouchard. Brendan Bozes. Ryan Breyer. Jennifer Brennison. Catherine Brown. Jasmine Bush. Victoria Casiopo. Caesar Caleb. Juliana Campfield. Diana Carvalho. Edwin Cadisquillo. Rashad Casey. Cassidy Chaikin. Sung Young Chang. Alice Chiodo. Danielle Chiapa. Eric Claris Ramos. Casherelle Coach. Julia Condren. Lauren Coppola. Daniel Corazada. Jason Cruz. Evangelina Chloe Delgado. Stephen DeRitio. Justin Dixon. Michael DiMartini. Michael Dimitri. Samantha DeSante. Christian Alfaham. Sophia Fleischer. Jason Forrester. Rebecca Francica. Joseph Francis. Patrick Giambruno. Samantha Giardina. Peter Giovi. Emily Getz. Jacob Goldstein. Eric Gonzalez. Jonathan Green. Greg Greer. Gabrielle Brignano. Carly Gruger. Alexa Gutwanger.
Syed Hader. Ryan Hallahan. Kai Hardy. Brendan Harrigan. Christian Holder. Kevin Holgan. Jenna Holt, Emily Hovanek, Nicole Hugelmeyer, Farwa Hassan, Emily Olowski, Dylan Jones-Razak, Miranda Califatis, Samantha Katz, Zamzam Khan, Robert Clement, Nicholas Conca, Emma Coster, Samuela Greco, Ashley Lampros, Andy Landsberg, Nathaniel Larkin, Samantha Lasky, Nicholas Lenio, Emily Lepore, Bailey Lunid, Kyle Linsalata, Gabriella Lizzo, Jake Lemedico, Thomas Long, Paul Oshigian, Gina Maleta, Donaldo Jean-Pierre Manzano Gomez, Emily Marchetti, Emma Mayette, Dean McCoy, Matthew McDermott, Brittany McElroy, Allison McLucky, Siobhan McPherson, Kristen McVetti, Jose Mejia, Emily Mealy, Alexa Meyer, Ben Min, Anthony Miranda, Victoria Moulter, Sarah Monteglano, Grace Most, Alex Muller, Jason Miller, Sean Murphy, Francisco Nam, Glenn Wynn, Faith Nickel, Matthew Noonan, Andrew Orshowitz, Joseph Pacifico, Andrew Patain, Samantha Pepper,
Andrew Pincott, Matthew Pinto, Nathaniel Pisano, Chelsea Portillo, Christian Porzingolo, Benjamin Fraser, Eric Prezioso, Enrique Ramos, Gabrielle Randall, Jessica Wren, Cameron Reuter, Catherine Reyes Ordonez. Jahangir Riaz. Shauna Rice. Bianca Rivera. Justin Rivera. Derek Rodriguez. Jeffrey Roisman. Valentina Romano. Tommaso Romano. Sean Ronan. Brianna Rosenbach. Connor Rossi. Gianna Rubino. Brett Ryan. Alexandra Sacholari. Ruben St. Paul. Amanda Sanchez. Nicole Sangiardi. Aaron Sarju. Brandon Schindler. Edward Serling. Syed Shah. Jalen Sharp. Michael Civilli. Jennifer Smalls. Christopher Spalding. Alexandria Spellman. Justin Starr. Diana Tavernisi. Nicole Tavernisi. Angela Tadero. Stephanie Sangaris. Timothy Toomey. Alexandra Vallejos. Alex Van Bell. Michael Vardanian. Christian Varlak. Christian Velasquez. Rudy Velasquez. Jason Veliz. Jalissa Vicente. Thomas Walter. Amara White. Sierra Whiteman. Sean Wilkinson. Kira Williams. Taylor Williams. Thomas Withune. Jeremy Woolman. Nicholas Yang. Kristen Yaisley. Ruth Yee. Alex Yoon. Jasmine Young. Mary Zabransky. Jeffrey Zeiss. Catherine Zenobio. Morgan Ziegler.
Ladies and gentlemen, the John H. Glenn Class of 2018.
to call upon the senior officers and the all-school officers to lead the class of 2018 in the Tassel Exchange and Cap Toss. As I call their names, all of these young men and women have been exceptional leaders throughout their years here at John Glenn. Our senior class officers, beginning with Brendan Bozes, class president. Co-Vice President Alice Chiodo. Co-Vice President Benjamin Prizer. Secretary Jake Lemetico. And Treasurer Enrique Ramos. To join them are our all-school officers, beginning with our president, Emma Koster, Vice President of Student Rights, Nicholas Yang, Vice President of Student Affairs, Samantha Katz, Vice President of Public Relations, Kai Hardy, Secretary Emily Getz, and Treasurer Catherine Zenobio. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your service again to your class mates here before you. Your leadership has been tremendous throughout the years, and thank you and congratulations on a job well done. These officers will now lead the class of 2018 in the Tassel Exchange, followed by the Cap Toss. The Tassel Exchange is when the students move their tassel from right to left on their caps to signify the gesture that they have moved from soon-to-be graduates to graduates. They will do this in unison to reflect the solidarity of the class of 2018. The officers will now begin the countdown. The officers will now also count down for the final cap toss. If you have a camera, which it looks like most of you do, get it ready. The members of the class of 2018 will toss their caps in unison to make a very impressive picture. We will then please be proceeding out immediately following the cap toss, and we ask that you allow the graduates to leave before exiting your seats. Again, it has been my absolute pleasure to celebrate this wonderful evening with all of you. I congratulate you all, and without further ado, officers.